Quick, to the Batcave! Where? Welcome, Gothamites, to Waiting for Batman, the show where we're always waiting for Batman, whether it's Ben Affleck's Batman, little kid Batman, any Batman. This is the show where we need some more Batman, so we come here and we talk about it. I'm your host, WIlbur, the Batfan. Look, you probably came here looking for some Gotham review, and, well, unfortunately, obviously, there is no Gotham review because Gotham's on a hiatus until January. That is a major shame because now there's nothing to do on Monday nights except watch Sleepy Hollow. So I decided today I'm going to give you guys some Batman recommendations to fill the Gotham void, that empty spot in your heart that just craves some more Batman. I'm going to give you guys some recommendations so that you can continue to have Batman in your life without having to watch Gotham. Gotham will be back in January, so we will be reviewing Gotham once again in January when it comes back on. So until then, why not enjoy some Batman recommendations? My first recommendation for the show is Batman Hush. It is an incredible graphic novel. I have it in 2 different volumes, but you can go to Barnes & Noble or get it online. It's in 1 complete volume now. This was back in the day when they decided to split it in 2 volumes to get more money. It's an incredible graphic novel, definitely worth buying in 2 different volumes. I love it. It is probably one of my top 5 favorite Batman stories, at least of the graphic novels. If you were to include the TV shows and movies, I would still probably put it in my top 10 for sure. It's great. It is by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. If you're not familiar, Jeff Loeb is one of the top Batman writers of the DC universe. He has written one of probably the most acclaimed Batman story, The Long Halloween, which is a story that heavily influenced Chris Nolan's Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, complemented by the artwork of Jim Lee, who is a wonderful artist who is now in charge of DC Comics. This guy started back at Marvel, and then he worked his way into Batman and just has continued to create a very wonderful influence for the DC universe. And now he's in charge, and now, if you read the comic books, a lot of the artwork is influenced by Jim Lee's incredible art. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I definitely want to give you a little insight as to why Hush is one of my favorite Batman stories of all time. Definitely, this is a story that takes place in Batman's later career as Batman. Jeff Loeb has, in the past, done a lot of Batman early career stories where Batman is not yet fully established. Here in Hush, everyone's there. Nightwing, he's gone through a few different Robins. Now he has Tim Drake as Robin. Batgirl is now Oracle. There's the Huntress. There's just everyone's there, and the romantic relationship with Batman and Catwoman is really, really played on here, and it is like a major arc in the whole storyline. Aside from that, there is a lot of characters in this story, which a lot of people tend to not like that. I mean, let's use Spider-Man 3, for example. People really disliked the inclusion of multiple villains and too many storylines going on there. This is a story that just does it very well. It never feels cluttered to me at all. In the first section of the story, it really focuses on Batman and Catwoman, and there is an inclusion of Poison Ivy and Superman, and Superman kind of gets corrupted by Poison Ivy. I won't tell you how, because that is kind of a cool little storyline for you to discover on your own, but you get to see Batman and Superman duke it out, which is the main reason why I ended up picking up Hush in the first place, because I heard that you get to see some Batman, Superman carnage, and I was really excited about that. But after that, that's only the first half of the story, and then it goes into a much deeper half. It's a very, very just dark and cool storyline that, like I said, it has so much going on in it, and yet it never feels like there's too much. I'm pretty sure you can find it at Barnes & Noble, any big comic book store. I'm sure they're gonna have it. All the big retailers that sell graphic novels, I'm sure they have it in the full hardbound, not two separate graphic novels. So check it out. Or I'm pretty sure you can get it on your tablet, on your iPad, whatever. As my second recommendation for anything Batman, I suggest checking out Mask of the Phantasm, which is a Batman animated feature which was done back in the day of the Batman animated series. Paul Dini was the head writer and Bruce Timm was the head of the art department of the show. The series is great, you should check it out, but my actual recommendation is the animated feature that was done after the first season. The creators, they wanted to keep the whole team together. They didn't want there to be a huge gap between production where the team just kind of split off and then they come back and they haven't done it in a while. They wanted to keep the team together. They wanted them to do one big project together during the break. So they decided to do a animated feature. It was called Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and it was wonderful. It's a really great animated feature. If you haven't checked it out, you really need to. If you love Batman the animated series, anything Batman, I really recommend this. This is a great little movie that features, of course, Batman in his younger days. So there's no Robin, no Bat family. This is one of Batman's, earlier career adventures. And it kind of goes into why Batman becomes Batman. And it goes into a kind of this romantic relationship that he has on the cusp of becoming the great vigilante that he is. And it's heartbreaking and it's action packed and there's just so much going on in it. It's breathtaking. It's really great. So I definitely recommend check it out. Batman Mask of the Phantasm is one of a kind. You won't see a Batman animated film like that probably ever again. I mean, there are some great, don't get me wrong, there are some great Batman animated features that I'll probably go into in future episodes, but this is the best. You can't get any better than Mask of the Phantasm. Check it out. If you download movies on your devices, on your PlayStation, Xbox, iPad, iTunes, whatever, you will be able to download this. It's not available on iTunes. It's available on the PlayStation Network. Just if you download movies, check it out. All right, guys, those are my Bat recommendations for the week. Like I said, if you are needing some serious Batman in your life, these are the stories to check out: Batman Hush and Batman Mask of the Phantasm. They're some of the best Batman storytelling you're going to see in your lifetime. I guarantee it. You will not regret it. So if you haven't checked them out, check them out. I will be doing this again next week. If you have any suggestions for the next episode, let me know down in the comments below, or you can check me out on Twitter. I'm at Auburn's Own Eli. Like I said, this is going to be an ongoing thing until Gotham comes back, and who knows, maybe we'll keep doing it once the Satan show's over and all the madness is kind of died down after the holidays. I'll be doing some more videos. So this might become a regular thing. Let me know what you think, again, on Twitter or on YouTube in the comments down below. Like I said, I'm at Auburn's Own Eli. Until next time, this is Waiting for Batman. Stay calm, call Batman. I can glide anywhere, just punch a thug, break his back, read some Batman.